Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have my very first update of my project panning roulette. If you have no clue what I'm talking about, I will link the video either here and down below in the description box so you guys can take a look to see what the heck I'm talking about, how it works, what I picked, and all the initial original pictures of everything that I chose. So I did this in collaboration with my friend Lisa from Blushing Shades of Beauty. You guys have heard me talk about her all the time. She's one of my very, very close friends here on YouTube. And her and I decided to kind of update you guys together to see how each of us are doing on our panning. I am not gonna lie to you, I'm not doing the best, but I'm getting there. I have a strategy, so we're hoping that I stick with it and I end up meeting at least half of my goals. Come on, that's all that I want. It's just half of the stuff that I chose to do. At least let it be by the end of December. So if you're curious to see how my progress is going, just stay tuned. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of split screen the pictures of what it is now and what it was from the beginning. So you're always going to see the original picture to what it is for each update. That way you guys can kind of tell. So the first thing that I have is I had to pick an Illuminizer or it was either liquid or pressed, and I chose to pick this one because I have been working on this one in the past, so I figured let's continue with it. So this is the Josie Marin Argan Illuminizer. This is the old packaging, so you know I had to get rid of this one. So here is my first update, or my original starting point, and then here is my first update. So as you guys can see, I've used quite a bit of this. I use this almost every day. I think with the exception of maybe like 5 times since I've started this project, I haven't used this. But what I do is I use this over my primer and then I put my foundation on. I am wearing it today on my face. As you guys can see, it gives me a really nice subtle glow. I cannot wear this in the summertime though, the way that I am using it now. So you guys have given me amazing suggestions on how to use this. So this is probably gonna go bye-bye by the end of the summer because I will be pumping this into my lotion so I can have glowy arms and legs. So thank you for that, guys. So this is the first product, and I am very pleased with my progress on it. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm very happy with this. Now these aren't in particular order. I'm just pulling out from what I have. Here is my second one, which was the Buxom Lip Gloss in Sophia. This was my lip product of choice. Here is my starting point, and then here is how much I have used. Now this one I've only used a few times. I haven't used it a lot because it's cooling and it's freezing here right now, and every time I wear it I am cold the whole entire time. It's on my lips. So I know I'm going to get more use out of this in the summertime where I really want that cooling effect and that quick just lip gloss kind of glossy look. So I have a feeling this is also going to be used up a lot in the summertime, but it's not bad, I guess, for the few times I have used it. It goes pretty quick. I'm not gonna lie to you. This formula I feel like goes really quick compared to other lip glosses. So here is my second update. Next up was a product that was gifted to me, and I chose my Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade in dark brown. This was a gift. I personally don't need this for my brows, but I'm making it work. This is gonna last me forever, for the mere fact that I barely use a lot of product to fill my brows just because I have enough brows as it is. I probably will never repurchase this. It's just too much for me. This is more for those that don't have any brows, and you guys have seen me without makeup on Snapchat. I got some brows, so I don't need this. So here is my progress on this. What I had to do is kind of like fold over the bottom layer onto the top. That's why you see a little bit of a gap there, because it was drying up and I needed it to be a little bit more creamy. So I'm kind of using it like dough, where you like knead the dough. That's what I'm doing with this product. I'm going to constantly have to rotate it over and over, and eventually, hopefully, this will be done by the end of this year. I highly doubt it because I don't use a lot of this. So this is my third one. this one's going to be a challenge. Next up, I picked this NYX Set It and Don't Fret It. I had to pick a loose powder product. And this is what I use to set my T-zone every single day. I don't use a lot of it, so it is a pretty tough product to go through. Here is my first original start, and this is where I am at right now. As you guys can see, I barely use a lot. You don't need a lot with this. It's super matte. I wouldn't suggest this under your eyes because it really will dry under your eyes, and I have tried it. I've tried other ways to use it, but it seems like it's only a setting powder for me. This is the light to medium, but I can get away with using this in the summertime because it's really not, it doesn't have that much of color to it. It's very, very light, so it kind of looks like translucent with a little bit of color, but I don't see it being a problem. So this one is my next one, and this one's going to be tough as well just because I don't use a lot and it's loose. So we'll see where it goes at the end of December. Next up, I had to choose a product that I had the longest in my collection. So I chose this and I regret it completely, but this is a Victoria's Secret quad. They don't make these anymore, obviously. This is called Make Me Gorgeous Eye Quad. And I got it because I love the packaging of it, obviously. It did bring a gel liner here, but obviously it dried up, so I just popped it right off. This is where I am at right now. Now the problem I have with this is not so much the colors. I love the 3 colors of them. This formula is very chalky and dry. So it's so powdery and chalky. It's a really bad formula. I'm kind of happy that they don't make these anymore because I would not recommend these at all. I've had to dig in here to kind of get the top layer off because I wasn't getting any payoff at all as much as I dug in there. So now that I kind of dug a little bit in each of them, you can kind of see a dent in each of them. I have been using it. I feel like I get a better result when I mix these 2 colors together versus individually. I normally put a base under them to kind of make them look better. The green one is the best one by far out of all 3 of them. I can use this on its own and it looks really pretty. I have used it in, you have seen these eyeshadows in videos I have made. I list it down below so you guys can tell. So this is where I'm at with this. I regret it. I'm going to be honest with you. If I don't, I'm just going to try to hit pan on them. I'm not trying to finish these up. If I hit pan on one, I'll be ecstatic. If I hit pan on all 3, it's done for me. I'm done. If I don't hit any pan on any of these, I'm just going to toss this because it's not worth it. I don't use it as often as I should, but when the summer comes, I'm more of a natural kind of eyeshadow type of person, so these might come in handy. So for now, this is where it is. The least product that I enjoy out of this whole panning, but I'm happy that it's just going to be gone by the end of this year. Next up was a product I already hit pan on, and obviously was this Physicians Formula Eyeshadow Duo. I had hit pan on this eyeshadow in my last panning project, so I figured I'd continue with it. I just did that little circle in the center. I saw my friend April do it, so I figured, you know what, that's not a bad idea. Maybe I'll do it. So here is where I am at. I use this, I would say like 85% of the time I do my makeup. Sometimes I just want to give myself a break and use something different. I am wearing it today as a crease color. It is a nice formula. These remind me very much of the, if you got the Gwen palette by Urban Decay, it's the same type of formula. It's very, very nice and soft. So it's not a burden for me to use. I want to finish this one up. And once it's done, I'll be happy because that's a challenge. It's just, I'm happy that it's a neutral color because it's not so much to deal with, because I don't think I could do a panning palette. That's just way too much for me. The next thing was a bronzer. So this is the bronzer I chose. It's not really a bronzer, but for me right now it is. This is the L'Oreal True Match powder in W6 Sun Beige. When I first initially started this, I had just hit pan. So this is where I'm at right now. I just did that circle again about a week ago. I use this every single day I do my makeup. I'm trying to get this completely finished. I want it out of my life. The reason why I want to use this up is, one, this is a powder, but the powder is way too thick for me in the summer. This is my summer color, but it's way too of a heavier coverage for me to use as a powder in the summer. So I figured let me use this as a bronzer and get rid of it out of my collection, because I'm never going to use it for anything else. And right now this is great for me as a bronzer. I am wearing it today again. It's a nice natural bronzer. It's not too much, and it shows up on my skin right now. Once I get a tan, this is not going to show up, so I'm really working hard to finish this up before I start getting some color to my skin. So this is what I'm really concentrating on, and I think I'm doing a very, very good job on this. I'm very happy with my progress on this, and I am almost positive in the next 2 months this will be gone. Next up was a product that I just recently, which was pretty new to my collection, which was this Clinique Chubby Stick. I got this in a gift with purchase, and I figured, all right, I'm going to use this up. It's not too much in here, so I figured, all right, I can use this up. This is, it's a challenge. I'm not gonna lie to you. This thing is taking me forever to use up. I use this as a base most of the days. I don't use this every single day as a base. It's a nice neutral color where once you shear this out, it doesn't give you too much color, as you can see. So I can kind of use this for most eyeshadow colors. Now I will show you. Here's where my initial starting is, and this is where I'm at right now. So of course I had to do it where there was a circle, but of course I didn't use too much of this, but I'm hoping that I can use this up more often and kind of get rid of it. But I have used this on its own, and it's not too bad. It creases a little bit on me, so I'm going to have an issue with it in the summer if I want to use this by itself. But so far, I'm not hating it. It's not a lot of product to go through, but it's kind of tough to use it because you don't need a lot of this product to show up on your skin. So this is the product that I picked that was new to my collection. Next up was a color in a range. I guess just pick a color that I normally don't wear. As you guys can tell, I rarely wear nude lips. So I figured, all right, let me pick an old nude lipstick that I absolutely love, that I just want to use up, that I've used constantly. So I had picked my Milani Nude Creme. This is one of my top 5 nude lipsticks of all time. This is something that I will always have in my collection, but I wanted to use this one up to get a new one. I have purchased this for other people. So here's where I'm at. I'm actually very impressed with myself because this is the only lipstick bullet. No, there's maybe 1 or 2 more that actually look like they have been used and loved because I have so many lipsticks. So I'm going to show you my progress on it. Here's where I originally started, and here is where I'm at right now. So for me, this is not bad. The progress on this lip product is actually so good for me. I really thought I was going to have a very, very hard time using this one up just because I am more of a deeper, more out there, standing out lip product. But every time I just want to use something simple, natural, moisturizing, or if I have a lip product on and I want to change it, I automatically change it to this one because it's moisturizing, easy, no fuss, goes with everything type of lip product. This is like a My Lips But Better type of lipstick. Here, I'll swatch it for you if you've never seen this. This is what it looks like. So I love it. It's a really, really nice neutral pink. Again, I will probably repurchase this just because it's one of my top 5 favorite. It's always in my purse. Whenever I want to reach for something, it's just this is what I go for. So I am very happy with this one. This is the one that I thought was going to give me the hardest time, but it's not, surprisingly. I'm very happy. And the last product that I have is my product that I have a love-hate relationship with. And I'm going to explain to you why, but first let me show you the progress that I have. So here is where I started, and here is where I am at. So I've used this much, which I think is pretty darn good for an eyeliner. All right, so let me explain to you guys why I have a love-hate relationship with this. First of all, this is the only, so far, the only eyeliner that I can use up in my tight line and it doesn't transfer down to my waterline. So I love it for that. I really, really do. And I hate having a love-hate relationship with it because this is the only thing that has been able to do that for me. And I use it every single time I wear black eyeliner or lashes. I just tight line under my, obviously tight line, and it stays like right now. You don't see anything in my waterline, but I have it above. So it's awesome for that. But the reason why I have a hate relationship with this is it is so drying that it's not a glidey formula. It tugs. Every time I'm up there, you hear this pencil going up on my eye. And sometimes I have to really go up there, that the tip is so dry that I have to really go in there and kind of like go back and forth and back and forth and back and forth and back and forth, that my eye gets sore. My eye sometimes gets sore for that reason, and I don't like it. It stays on and it's amazing, but I hate the fact that sometimes, and even if I go like this onto my hand to kind of warm it up, sometimes it doesn't even work. So I have a love-hate relationship with this eyeliner. I think it's awesome, but it's so drying. It works so well because it's so drying, but it doesn't really tug. It just takes forever for the color to transfer onto my waterline or my tight line. So I don't know if that makes any sense to you guys. It's just not black, jet black either, that I have to keep going like this in order for the color to build and to stay. So that's why I have a love and hate relationship with this, but I'm going to use it up. Hopefully I just have a dried up one, and maybe if I do purchase another one, it won't be as bad. So that's what I'm hoping for. So there you have it, guys. I also wanted to share really quick with you some of the other products that are going to be behind the scenes that I have been using up or trying to use up. These you probably won't see in any videos or anything, but just so you guys know, I'm not just using up these 10 products. I have chosen other things as I do my makeup routine. I realize there's some things that I just want to hit pan on or just use up, and I just wanted to share them with you guys real quick, just in case if you're wondering why these are not getting so much love. It's because I'm also using other products to try to use up. So I'm going to show you guys real quick. First, I want to try to use this, the It Cosmetics by Under Eye. I'm not doing so bad with it. This is just, it creases too much under my eyes, but I think I have found a way to make it work, so I'm trying to use that up. I'm trying to use my MAC Prep and Prime. This one's in Radiant Rose. I probably won't repurchase this. I would like the light boost. This was a gift, so I want to use it up because I don't want it to go to waste. My Perlice lip comfort treatment. I have had this for 2 years. I just want to use it up to get a new one. This is my holy grail lip product. This is what I wear under liquid lips, and it's super comfortable. Lasts a great, amazing overnight treatment as well. I just want to use it up to get a new one because this is getting old, but I love it. For eyeliners that I'm trying to use up, these are just my little, they're becoming little stubbies now. They're very tiny. So I have Milani's Liquify Metallic Eyeliner in black and in brown. These are great, creamy, but they don't last on my waterline. Just trying to use them up. These are the Remo Kajal Skin Eye pencils. This is in taupe, and this one's in brown. I'm just trying to use these up to, you know, move more things around. I'm trying to use 5 more lip product, guys. I know, it's insane. These are my 5 Bite Beauty lip products that I'm trying to use up. There is Rhubarb, Cranberry, Sable, Ginse, and Madeira. These are the 5 colors that I'm starting to realize that are getting old, and they're starting to smell a little bit. So I'm trying to use these up because I don't want them to go to waste. As you guys can see, these were brand new when I started these out. Like, this is how much product is in each of them. So I'm just trying to use these up. Not too bad. These are doing great. I actually enjoy wearing these a lot right now just because they are creamy and they last all day. They seriously last all day. So I'm trying to use these 5 up. I am still working on this little nubby NYX Natural. Still trying to use it up. It's just that it stays in my purse and I forget to wear it, so I have to keep it here. This NYX Shine Killer Primer, doing very well. This should be done by the time that summer comes. Creme Brulee, or not Creme Brulee, Wet n Wild Brulee. Trying to hit pan on this. This is going on like 3 years, and I use it almost every day as a brow bone, but I need to just at least move it on. This one, I don't think they even make this anymore. This is the L'Oreal Smooth Latte. I really like this one. It's a very nice soft neutral color. As you guys can see, the name matte is almost out of there, but I just want to use it up just to get it out of my collection. Last two things is this Color Tattoo by Just Beige. This was limited edition. I have like 3 backups of this and the other one that I just used up. So I'm just trying to hit and finish this one up. I've done it once, so I know I can do it again. I use this every day as a primer, so it should not be an issue. And the last thing I want to use up is this Sonia Kashuk Rich Bronze. I used up Warm Tan last year, so this year, this has been my challenge. This was super brand new, never been touched when I started this January 1st. And I think I'm doing very well with it. I use it every day as a cream, kind of like a primer bronzer before I go in with my L'Oreal True Match. So I'm hoping to be able to finish that up. So those are the extra products I'm trying to use up. Unless you guys want me to show you updates on these in other videos, I will. If not, like I said, I'm only sticking to this Project Panning Roulette for the year. I'm very happy. I think I can use these up. Please wish me luck, you guys. I told you guys I use things behind the scenes all the time that I just use up. I've used a few things up already, but they've been thrown out. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you are doing this challenge with me, please leave it down in the comment section. Show me your pictures on Instagram, tag me so then I can go ahead and check them out. Or if you do videos, let me know so that I can go check out your update. I'd be more than happy to do that. I love to encourage you guys, and you guys have encouraged me so much, so we're in this together. Don't forget to check out Lisa's channel, see what her updates are. I know she kind of told me she was having a little bit of a challenge with them, so I'm very excited to see how she is doing. I had a hard time, so I'm sure she's probably a lot better than me at this than I am. But if you're new to my channel, welcome to the family. Don't forget to subscribe, like this video if you did like it. I will catch you guys in my next video, and don't forget that a smile is the best makeup a girl can wear. Bye guys!